Hi everyone and welcome to this course. Thanks आप सबने मुझे support किया and day by day my subscribers are growing. Thank you very much and let's start our video. So this is a completely new series. ये एक नया series होने वाला है and this is going to be based on TypeScript. Yes, ये जो लैंग्वेज है ये आपका माइक्रोसॉफ्ट की तरफ से प्रोवाइडेड लैंग्वेज है एंड दिस इज प्योरली मेड अपॉन द फाउंडेशन ऑफ जावास्क्रिप्ट या इसको जानने के लिए इसको सीखने के लिए यू मस्ट नो all the key core concepts of JavaScript because here you can see TypeScript is strongly typed programming language that builds upon JavaScript, giving you better tooling at any scale. Okay, so TypeScript is JavaScript with syntax for types. Like for example, आप अगर कोई भी वेरिएबल बना रहे हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल वेरिएबल नेम इज इक्वल टू राज, सो नेम आपका टाइप रहेगा स्ट्रिंग टाइप. तो इस तरीके की आप टाइप्स स्ट्रिक्ट कर सकते हैं अपने हर एक वेरिएबल, ऑब्जेक्ट्स, एरे या एनीथिंग. ओके, so if you haven't learned JavaScript, you go and check out my JavaScript resource, and I will also link it in my description below. So let's start with TypeScript. So this is the typescript.org because that's an organization. So you can see what all is there in your TypeScript code. So let's start quickly by installing this. If you can see this button, try TypeScript now, click on this, and you can use TypeScript in your browser or on your computer. I will personally prefer to install it on my computer, so click on this. And when you click on this, here in the TypeScript in your project section, copy this command npm install typescript / dev. And before you install TypeScript, go to node.js, click this first link, and make sure to install the latest Node.js version. Now let me quickly open my command prompt, terminal, new terminal. And yeah, for this project, I'm using VS Code. यही एक first recommended choice है because obviously it is available from Microsoft and it's free source and there's no ads and all the features are available and it's the most advanced IDE I have ever used. So ये IDE आपका बहुत सारी टेक्नोलॉजीज सपोर्ट करता है एंड इसमें एक्सटेंशंस एंड ये ऑल प्लेटफॉर्म सपोर्टेड है एंड दिस इज अ वेरी ग्रेट IDE. If you wanted to know about Visual Studio Code, I have a separate series and you can look into it. Let's jump into our terminal, and before we do this command, let's do npm init to initialize Node Js into your project. Hit enter. Let's wait for a bit. Let's give the package name TypeScript dash tutorial version 1.1 description. Hit TypeScript tutorial series. Entry point will make it index.ts. Enter. Test command nothing. Get posit nothing. Keywords nothing. Author Siddharth Verma. CD stands for Code Daddy. Okay. Enter. MIT. This is open license. That's why. Let me correct my language preferred method. This, and here I will write MIT. Enter. Yes. एंड अब आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे मेरे पास में एक package.json फाइल बन गया है. package.json फाइल इंपॉर्टेंट है आपके किसी भी Node.js मॉड्यूल्स को रन करने के लिए. So all the information we provided is here. Let me quickly make an index.ts file. TS stands for TypeScript extension. Hit enter. And now quickly paste the command you got from TypeScript website. This will install TypeScript into your project. तो यहाँ पे एक अलग से section बनेगा which will be dependencies, dev dependencies, okay, and you got TypeScript. And the latest version for the TypeScript is 4.6.3. Okay, 4.6.3. So TypeScript is installed. CLS to clear the console. And now we can start with the TypeScript code. First of all, there will be some rules which you need to remember in order to work with TypeScript. First of all, TypeScript code, when launched in a browser, BROWSE browser, it is compiled down to JavaScript. So this is the first rule. Okay. So let us start with what is TypeScript and how do we use TypeScript. Now, in JavaScript, if you want to use like name and you give the name like Nick, you will surely use in JavaScript like this. But because this is TypeScript, this is complaining, my ID is complaining that you can see a red line. Let me zoom in a bit. Let me just close everything. Okay. You can see cannot redeclare block scope variable. This name was also declared. Let me just use this as string. Let me just reload my window. Browser window reload. So all these functionalities, like you need to reload your browser window, or you need to do some sort of things, or you want to see what's the error, you can do it like this. So in the pure JavaScript, where we use like this is pure JavaScript. But if you are using TypeScript, you need to give one colon to tell which type is going to be inside this, and then string type like this. Like let's take person name. Okay, person name. Now if I remove the string, now const person nick, by default TypeScript इसका type consider कर रहा है nick. To help you with this, I can do one thing. Let make it like this and give it a type of nick. Now if I come down and store some value like sid, TypeScript is going to complain me. Type sid is not assignable to type nick. That means this is not assignable to this. Now let me take one simple example. This is of type string, so I can store string in this variable. But if I try to store 100, TypeScript is gonna complain. What? Type number is not assignable to type string. So this is wrong attempt. So this type of power we need while we are coding for such great projects. Such power is not provided by JavaScript though, but you need to get it by using TypeScript. My personal favorite for making projects is TypeScript. Now, in order to fix this, I need to provide a string. So in my case, now types other types in TypeScript. So we have string, number stands for integer, then we have any. If you don't know which type to provide, you can give any. We have function type and custom types. Now let me take one more example. If I'm giving const person contact is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like this. Now by default, this variable will take this type. Whatever the value you give, this becomes a type for this variable. But if you want to explicitly define the type, you can type it as number. Now you see, this becomes a number. Now if you have person hobbies, okay, and you provide hobbies like cooking, cycling, movies. So for this variable, the types become string of arrays. So you need to give the type like this. Or this can also be written as duplicate this, comment this code, and then you can write array of string. This will also work. But this is for the advanced section. Let me keep it simple for now. Okay. Now, if you don't know what the type is going to be, you can use const. Like, let me take address. I don't know what the address will be. So I can take any, like this. And for this, let me take let. I don't know what the value will be for address. So now I can assign address some string, or I can also assign address some number. Both will work. This string becomes any because the type is any. But in TypeScript, you should not use any because any can hold any values in the variable. आपको any बहुत कम और रेयर केसेस में यूज करना चाहिए बिकॉज any किसी भी तरीके से आपकी वैल्यू स्टोर कर लेता है. Now, if you want to compile this code and see what it will look in JavaScript, you can do one thing. Just click on this, open your terminal, and type tsc index.js. Hit enter. Okay. This compiling part I will take you in the next lecture because I need to install some libraries for that. But in the next lecture, I will show you how you can compile your TypeScript code into your JavaScript. Now, this was a quick introduction how TypeScript looks and behaves. And also, I want to show you one more thing. Like, for example, you have a const person is equal to name. Let's take the name Sid and phone number, for example. Let me copy from here like this. Now this person, you can see what TypeScript interprets for this. Name, string, and phone number. That's exactly what you need. You need to provide the type for this. That will be name of type string. And then phone number of type number. So this is your type. Now, of course, if you try to again provide a person some different types, like you provide a set like this will going to complain type string is not assignable to type name and phone number. So that's really the power, really the introduction of TypeScript. There is much more left in TypeScript to be learned, but this is a quick introduction. And here I have shown you how TypeScript gets you to make each and every code in a more professional way and correct by telling you or by warning you your errors and how you could be more explicit about what your structures look like, आपका वेरिएबल कैसा दिखता है, आपको किस तरीके से लिखना चाहिए एंड आप उसमें किस तरीके से आप अपना कोड सिक्योरली पैक्ड करवा सकते हैं. If you like this video, do like my videos. Okay, do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share my videos, and I will be back with next video. Till then, if you have any doubt, you can comment me in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, bye and take care.